what do you call it? Continue. So,
Surprise. Your question paper.
test 3, semester test 3. Let me see. There it is. On my Twitter, guys. I look for a specific question. And I found this one very interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. So this is the last question we'll do. Kind of different one last time, and now we're doing it. The two of them, guys, they'll be enough for you to read it. But then you can continue. You can attempt to do other than present value. But then with the two that I've done, the previous one and this one, I think I've caught everything. So company A, they invest R1 million in a machine, right? The company A cost of capital is 10%.
Surprising. We can't see where you're reading, eh? Can you please scroll down?
Sorry?
Are born into a half more, are born to balanting is called Lenyana Kotas.
All of you, kaofela rona le bone, ne?
Ke bona half of it.
Really?
Scroll la go edimo da. E tswela mo mafelong mo fase. Scroll la go edimo.
Ebe yang no?
I want to change.
No changes.
Ebe yang no?
I want to run next.
Eh?
No changes.
Okay, let me try this. Give me a second. I'm going to share something now. Let me just say this work document. Can everyone see this?
Yes.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah, you're right. Perfect.
Perfect, right?
Yeah, sure.
Like this, ne?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sure. So you want everything up until from question up until required, I guess.
Yes. Please record.
Yeah, it's recorded. It's recorded. Okay, where was I? This company, they invest R1 million in a machine, right? And then they have a cost of capital that is 10%, with a depreciation that is calculated 25% per annum. At the end of the machine economic life, they have a residual value of 50,000 rands. The machine will generate the following cash flow from year 1, 300,000 till year 4, that is 400,000. The maintenance and other costs to operate the machine will be 100,000 in year 1, 250 up until year 4, that is 150 in year 4. So they say that we assume all cash flow take place at the end of each year, except for the initial initial capital outlay of the machine and the investment in the working capital. Company A will invest working capital of 55,000 rands at the beginning of year 1, and it will be recovered in full at the end of the machine economic life. It is expected that machine will be sold to a startup for 50,000 at the end of its economic useful life, and they have a tax rate of 28%. So the question is determine whether the company should buy this machine. So we must use net present value. So we must calculate the net present value of the machine after how many years? 4 years, I guess. Then from there we'll determine if they should buy it or not. So right now they've given us the cost that the company gonna use. They're going to buy this at can everyone take a screenshot? I want to go to to my, what do you call it? My Excel document. Can I move on to Excel?
Yes.
So the company has invested, let's see. So now can everyone see my Excel again? My blank sheet Excel again?
No.
No, we wanna process and control.
Quality assurance.
Process and control.
In control. Let me see. Sure, I opened too many Excels. Actually, the first Excel. Let me just try to see. Let me close it and open this one. Can everyone see this now, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, where was I?
No worker investment.
So, remember, Konje, last week we were doing which exercise?
Question 5. Screenshot. I think it's 2015 paper C.
2015 paper C, right? I just want to go and do a reference for everyone to see something. I just want to make a note so that everyone can see the difference. Thank you, Levo, for taking a picture. It was 2015, what? Test 3, right?
Exam.
It was exam. Okay, Mampe did Okay, no, this is the one that you're doing now. The one that you were doing last week, I want to go back to it. I want to use a reference so that you can see something. 2015. Okay. Yeah, so is this one again? So they said that this is just for reference, right? They said that Network Service Center is considering a purchase of new computer network for that is 82,000, and then it will require additional working capital that is 13,000, and it's paid. ATL will generate additional client revenue, 83,000 for operating cost excluding depreciation. At the end of the 8 years, it will have a salvage, what do you call it? Salvage value of champagne. Let me just. Okay, guys. So they said that sort about that the client will generate an additional client revenue that is 33,000 annually with an operating cost excluding depreciation of 15,000 at the end of 8 years. It will have a salvage value of 9 blah 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 in working capital. Taxes are not considered. Remember, we had to calculate how much is the cash inflow. I'm taking you back, guys. Sorry about that. I have to take you back in order for you to understand. We had to calculate cash inflow. We had to take the 3,000. You less the depreciation. You less the depreciation. How much was the depreciation? 15,000, I get.
Yes.
Then it was equals to 18,000 cash inflow. They said that ignore tax, ne? So this was the cash inflow, I get.
Yeah, bo.
Yeah. So now this 18,000 will be for the next 18. It was for the next 8 years. Azang barabuter for year one, you differ. Barley for the next 8 years over 18,000. I get. Then these times go. There's this number 0.4 something 8 years. Gaya PV factor, the effect. I get. Let me go back to it. Actually, let me just try to find a solution. You share. So it was like this, I get, guys. Hello. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, yes, we can.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was like this. Our inflow didn't change, so we just have to take this. Raise a PV factor 8 years, because it was the same thing for 8 years. I get.
Hey, solution link to this one.
Solution link. What I'm calculating now.
Solution yona we using whatever area within that other day at this one. The PV factor there. No, at this one.
Okay, guys. Am I the one who's wrong, or something that you are doing that's wrong? Isn't this the same thing that you did last Sunday? It was Saturday or Friday.
Yeah.
It was the same thing. I guess. Did everyone okay? Okay, let me just ask. Did everyone practice this, guys?
I think surprisingly, it is the same thing. Just that the way Runani Walanka thing, it is not like this. But Erika Sheva, it is the same answers.
Yeah, I just want to know. Okay, so I'm going there. The problem is that in cost, they are in two formats. It's either never offer constant cash inflow. It's a change for 8 years. You just have to do this, or it's like a PV factor 8 years. If for year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, 5, for different amounts, you have to do PV factor year 1, PV factor year 2, PV factor year 3. So I'm just asking, did everyone practice this to understand this? Guys, look, if you didn't practice this, and then you're gonna get confused now, because I'm not actually, to be honest, I'm not gonna go back to this. I have to move forward, because I didn't get a question from anyone with clarity on this. The things that the previous the previous class, they said that they're gonna have 18,000 cash inflow, no, 33,000 cash inflow for the next 8 years, excluding depreciation, not cash inflow, cash flows for the next 8 years. So we had to calculate cash inflow that was 18,000. I get. So the 18,000, they said that is a constant thing for the next 8 years. I change. So now I'm not going to explain this exercise. So I'm going right straight to the current one. So now let me just go back. Let me just look for it. What was that? So everyone has the question, I guess. Okay, so now let me say, can everyone see my Excel spreadsheet again? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So the how much was the how much will be the depreciation of the assets? So now they didn't give us depreciation. We have to calculate depreciation. Remember to calculate depreciation is gonna be, I did this last time, but I'll do it again for revision. Let me just say this was purchase cost. You say it's how much? It's R1 million. No, that's 10 million. Less residual value. I get, you remember this part, I get. How much is residual value? In case depreciation is not given,
50,000.
is to residual value is how much?
50,000.
50,000. Then we're gonna get the depreciable amount. How much is depreciable amount? It will be 1 million. It will be 1 million. You less this 50,000. And depreciation will be how much? How much will be our depreciation?
It's 4 years, boss.
Put 37,500. You.
We did this last week, again, guys. Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
I always tell you guys, nah, I'll do everything, but in exam, nah, you'll be alone. In exam, you'll be alone. But then now I'll cover my part. I'll cover everything. It's up to you guys whether you prepare yourself, you ask questions where you need help, because you'll be alone in your exam when you write. You don't want to come back and do the same thing again. So these guys, I'm repeating. You are writing next week, I get.
That other week.
That other week, ne? Yeah, but it doesn't matter, guys. You're gonna write that other week. So if you are not understanding anything, ask questions. You didn't pay for me to come here and to confuse you. For me to come and help you understand. So ask questions, because next time I won't be there. Right. So I was saying, where was I? So we have a depreciation of 237,500. So now I'm gonna put something again here. So we're gonna have
Guys, please help me. How was that 237 calculated?
237,500. So remember, useful life is 4 years. Again, useful life 4 years. 4 years. So this is a number. So if this amount you deplete, you deplete 4 years, this divided by 4 years, then you can get how much is your depreciation.
Or 950
like a 25%.
divide by 4.
Fine. It's still fine.
Oh,
25% is for,
237.
remember,
Okay.
remember 25%, guys. 25% divide by 25% 100 you can 4. I get 100% you can 4. So you can say 25%, you can say in 4. Doesn't matter. The answer is still correct, right? Hello. Okay, I'm gonna continue, guys. So so we're gonna have cash flow, PV, fact the PV. What do you call it? Cash flow factor. No, this is factor. Factor. This is disturbing me. This will be factor. This will be present value, PV. This will be your present value. Net present value. This will be your net present value. Net present value. Let me just write it in full. Net present value. Initial investment. So how much is our initial investment, guys? I know I've done this last week. Don't disappoint me, guys. Don't disappoint me. How much is our initial investment? I explained this actually 3 times. Come on, guys. Let's push. Let's push. Let's push. How much is our initial investment?
1 million.
Wrong. It's wrong. Way wrong. And you're close, but then you're still wrong. We made that mistake last week. Everyone, we made that mistake. Everyone made that.
1,055,000.
Yes.
We took out the survey, yeah.
1 million plus 55,000 working capital.
You all remember this, I guess. I explained this actually 3 times, I guess, guys.
Yes, we read it.
3 times. And then what was the PV factor? What did I say about the PV factor? Yeah, 1 million. And then this is also negative. I guess I mentioned that this is always negative.
The factor is 1.
Yeah, PV factor is always 1 for investment. And then this times 1. Guys, do you see that you have to try hard to fail, actually? You have to try hard to fail cost. And I'm left with 1 minute and 26 seconds. Let me just end this class and start a new one. We'll continue. Stop. And for all, and start a new one.